Good soldiers follow orders.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Baddest Batch podcast. This is hostman Thibaut with Tivey and Clint. How are you, gentlemen?
Good.
Good. Rested? You feel better? So after you had you rested yesterday after the flight?
I'm too old to recover that quickly.
Clint, how do you feel?
It takes me a week to recover from these things now.
For
We're old men.
all the early mornings. I think over the whole entire Adelaide weekend, I got about 12 hours sleep.
Damn.
And then I was up again at 5:30 this morning for work.
So for context,
but we're here.
For context, Clint and TV were in Adelaide over the weekend. They flew back in yesterday morning. So you guys left Friday night, came back Monday morning, and they were there for the Adelaide PQ, as well as Clint went to a Showdown on the Saturday, while TV went to an event organized by a board game distributor.
It was a retailer day for VR / now Asmodee Australia.
Oh yeah, okay, well, there you go. That's so they'll talk about the weekend respectively a little bit. Let's start, I guess. We'll start with TV because you had the Asmodee Australia event on the Saturday. How was that?
It was awesome.
Yep.
I went as a +1 for Steel City, my local down here. Got to meet some of the guys there who run the show behind the scenes, distribute the game, run the organized play stuff. Got to see some cool new stuff that's coming out. Test some new games. The Battle of Hoth miniatures game. It's on my list.
So
it's happening.
That's a Legion start, like a Legion side.
No, it's a board game. Like it's a hex grid board game with miniatures. You do like alternating activations. There's cards that let you do sorts of things. There's different scenarios which determine, what miniatures you get and different win conditions. It's really fun.
So you're getting
definitely getting a copy.
Okay.
I will bring it. We'll play it. Yeah. Okay. You'll want to. It's a good time.
2-player?
Yeah, 2-player. I also played it's like a Hobbit game, There and Back Again, which is kind of like a dice token score pointing game. Also a really fun game. Played some SWU. Played some Gwent, the Witcher card game.
Is that coming out?
Which was a lot of fun. Yeah. I've got a copy.
What?
I've got a copy coming. It's good.
Oh wow.
Is also a lot of fun. I watched James and Mitch play Seven Wonders Dice. It looked quite fun as well.
Okay.
So
see,
that's on the list.
This little debrief is welcome. There's a lot of things in my like. Back Again looks fun. Looks cute.
Yeah. It was. It's cute. It's
like
fun. You get a little whiteboard marker, and you've got to get you roll dice, you take actions, and you've got to like use the results on the dice to draw little lines on the grid map to get the dwarves to Bag End.
Oh,
Bag End.
Okay.
So that's the first scenario. I think there's more scenarios that you play along.
Is that solo game?
No, 4 players. Four players, up to 4 players.
Okay.
Was a lot of fun. I played the Sims board game.
Less interesting.
It's just like a suit matching game. You move your little thing around and do different things. It wasn't bad. It was pretty fun. Had an impromptu draft while we were there of SWU. There was 16 of us, so 2 pods of 8. Your boy went undefeated.
Let's go. I would expect nothing less. Also,
yeah,
is out already.
Yeah, it is. I drafted Asajj from JTL, so we had 2 packs of JTL and 1 pack of Legends of the Force, make it a little spicy. My first round pairing was James, who was on Vader, the pilot Vader. And then I paired into Aaron from Beskar Forge, who was basically had a bloody Vader yellow constructed deck, but I just pinged it off the board, had all the Sentinel and grit you could ask for. So
What was your favorite game that you played on the weekend? Flip 7. So you're asking me?
Oh, Flip 7. That was a lot of fun. Actually, no. There is a game
Is that
coming
what you were
out.
referring to, Clint?
That's what I was referring to.
Yeah, it'd have to be. That is a lot of fun. We did play that at the Airbnb till about 1 in the
Flip
morning
7
on the
card
Saturday night.
game.
It was great preparation for the PQ.
Did you like it,
It
Clint?
was.
Yeah, I did like it.
Okay.
Clint won 3 games in a row at
I
the
won
end.
3 games in a row.
Good. Okay. Do you have that?
A lot of
Do you have a
fun.
copy?
I do.
Bring it to Canberra next week.
Oh yeah,
We'll,
it'll come. It'll come. The other one was I've
won't be
forgotten
the
the
only
name of
thing.
it. It's a oh jeez. That time game. There's I've forgotten the name of it. I'll find it out. We'll put it in the
That
description
time
if I
game you
actually
said?
remember it. Yeah, it's a clock thing. So 4 players, or up to 4 players. There's a clock in the middle. We each get cards dealt to us, 3 cards each. They're face down, and you talk to each other, and you come up with a strategy. You basically each of the cards has like a number on it, and there's black and white cards, numbered 1 to 12 in each color. And you've got a line. You put your cards face down around the clock, and they have to go in ascending order. So starting at the top, the first, the one where the 1 would be in the clock. You put cards around. It's got to go. I'm explaining it terribly.
Did it take time?
Take time. I think that's the one.
The box was phenomenal. That's what I'll say.
Box looks phenomenal. Yeah. Lots of different scenarios in the game. It's beautifully presented.
Right?
Yes. Once you pick up your cards, you can no longer speak.
I love this type of game. I love this.
So good.
You know what? I have The Crew. Have you played The Crew?
Yeah, I love The Crew. It is very much like The Crew. It is very much like The Crew.
I need to bring that to like something like Canberra.
So Take Time isn't out yet. I've got The Crew. The Crew's in the car. Yeah. It's under my passenger seat. Yeah.
Okay. Good time.
When is the Baddest board game coming out?
Oh, we got to make one, right?
Whenever Asmodee, I guess we can talk with Asmodee Australia now.
Yeah, that's true. Get a board game cranking. But yeah, no. Other than that, it was all good. We also got to do. We did a tour of the warehouse.
Cool.
Of Asmodee Australia warehouse. We got to do some picking of our items, and we shipped them to ourselves, which is where some of the goodies will be coming.
That's awesome.
And we got to do a little speed dating. Oh, there's some stuff. We did some developer speed dating where we kind of went around, spent a few minutes with a bunch of different board game developers, card game developers, and got to hear little spiels. Lots of different games, lots of Australian-made games, indie games, which is really cool.
And so, speaking of Australia, now VR is known as Asmodee Australia.
Yes.
Okay. As of when?
I believe Monday, like just yesterday.
Okay. Well, there you go. Good to know. Did you get to try Altered on the weekend?
We did. Yeah, it was there. I didn't play it because I've already played it. It was set up there to play, but I did not play any. I've already played some, so I kind of knew how it was. I wanted to focus on games I hadn't played.
Is anyone actually playing Altered in Australia?
I don't know. I know they want to push the game. I don't know how much it's played. It's hard. Like we focus so much on SWU. Like, to be honest, I can't even tell you. I've never seen anyone play Yu-Gi-Oh, for example, just because it happens on nights where we're not there. So like it's hard to know.
Yeah. I think it is played. I think it is played. I think they're pushing a little bit that particular game. I've played the demo. It's fun.
I've watched it a lot because it's a French game, and so I follow a French board game channel who has done a lot of stuff with them. It looks fun. I'm interested to try it. The
QR code aspect is quite interesting, where you own the card. That's your card until you trade it and all that sort of stuff.
Do they have different stats on them? Do they?
Some do. So you have some unique. So some cards, it's like you're the only one that has this copy. If you want to sell it, you can. But it's the only combination of this character with these stats and this kind of power. Let's call it this disability. So I think cards have like 3 tiers. I think you have the common, the uncommon, maybe the rare, and then you have the unique type of thing. So maybe 4 tiers. I think there is something like that, but we most likely we'll have to dive into it a little bit for something upcoming. So we'll talk about it then.
That's right.
Clint, how's your Saturday? Showdown? Set 1 Showdown?
Yeah, I didn't do very well at the Showdown.
What'd you play?
What did I play
Yeah,
personally,
did
or
you
what decks did I play into?
What did you play personally? Did you play Sabine?
I played Sabine.
Okay.
Which I did consider just plain OB yellow.
Yeah, I saw that. So you were asking for cards.
But I thought I hadn't really gotten a lot of reps in with like the variation of Sabine deck that I was playing, so I thought I'll just jam that out, see what changes I need to make before the PQ on Sunday.
Yep.
Which was good. Which I didn't overhaul the deck on Saturday night, but it was probably relatively different to what I played on Saturday.
Yeah.
I just kind of went back to basics and added in some spice into it. So
If
just not much, just a little bit.
If you want to see some of the games of the Saturday Showdown, so it was a showdown happening at Dragon's Lair. They had a set 1 kit. So some Mace Windu champions were up for grabs. We did stream it on our channel. So if you go on the Baddest Batch YouTube channel, it is there. Did you get on stream, Clint? I can't remember.
Not on the Saturday.
Not on Saturday, no. Right. I think we had
No,
Scott.
no
I
one
think
wanted,
we had Scott
no one
against
wanted
Fletch.
to see Sabine.
We had Scott against Fletch early on, which was a good game.
The Showdown was interesting because it was heavily skewed towards Boba Data Vault.
It was. I think there was like 4 or 5 of them.
There was like 5 of them because
wow.
all the Melbourne boys came up and went, wouldn't it be funny if we all played Boba Data Vault? So they all played Boba Data Vault. So there were like 5 out of 18 decks that were Boba Data Vault.
I think it was mostly
didn't hit any of them.
Okay, wow.
So I didn't play any of them on Saturday. I played a Gar Saxon Blue Force deck.
A Gar Saxon Blue Force deck. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what someone was asking about. People were asking about asking a Gar Saxon.
He was on
yellow.
stream.
They were asking,
I'm pretty sure he was on stream.
Maybe that's what they asked about. I saw someone ask about the Gar Saxon Force deck list in the comments. Which
that was
it.
I don't have, it was blue. It was double blue. He did this disgusting line on me though, which it was actually hilarious. He went into Owen Lars into a covert strength into a what's that blue rare card upgrade from Legends of the Force that you attach to someone and it makes your unit 5/5.
I don't know the name, but I know the one you're talking about. But regardless of their stats, it makes them 5/5.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we played that wrong then, because somehow his Owen Lars was like 7/7 because it had experience tokens plus the Gar Saxon.
He's pulling it up.
I'm getting it. You can see the bright light of the
white. Maybe we were playing it wrong then, because now that I think of it, if it makes your stats 5/5, does that mean any modifications are included in that?
That's a question for the judge.
But yeah, keep going.
Anyway, he rinsed me that round with it. It was hilarious.
It's good to see different cards.
It was a crazy play. I think he got that.
Size matters not.
Size matters not. That's it.
So attached units printed power is considered to be 5, and its printed HP is considered to be 5.
Printed. So yes.
So modifiers still affected.
The modifiers still apply. Yeah, that was funny. Then I played a Vader 1 Data Vault.
Oh wow, cool.
He blitzed me.
Interesting.
Ramp and overwhelming barrage a few times is really good into me apparently.
You can't really deal with Vader too much once he's out.
So that's how that one went. Then I played. I can't remember what my third game was. I won the third game.
That was good.
And then I played Max, who was the Huntu Blue player on Sunday. He was on Quinlan Tarkentown, and he blitzed me. He blitzed me on.
So average weekend on Saturday.
Yeah, I went 2-2.
But backed up with a good weekend on a good day on Sunday. I guess I'll keep going with you. We'll kind of go round by round a little bit. We'll go between you two gentlemen. Yeah, I wasn't there. I was streaming from the comfort of my own home. on the Sunday. So again, if you want to see any of the games that were streamed on the Sunday, go on our YouTube channel. All the games are there. There's some really, really, really excellent game there. Some of them not so good. Some of them a bit messy. But overall, some good SWU on the weekend. TV also had a good weekend, which concluded with some sweet SWU points. So TV managed to grab himself 15 points over the weekend. How was your Sunday?
It was good. It was good. My second PQ playing, obviously, and snagged top 8 by 1% in a tiebreaker.
By 1% tiebreaker, man. I was watching this. It was nuts.
No, it was good. It was good. My first 3 rounds, I won. So I was 3-0 going into round 4. My first round was against round timer ended.
Oh, is that what the sound came from?
Yeah,
I just went on the
Oh,
Melee
did you open
page.
Melee?
I just opened Melee. I was like, what the fuck is this? What is this?
It does that. It does that when you go into it afterwards.
so
I've
random.
noticed that a couple of times.
I was just looking for you so I could go check your matchups and stuff like that.
Yeah, I opened mine up too because I couldn't even remember half of them. So my first game was against I think his name was Vince, Big Vincenz, an Adelaide local who was on Han 1 Blue Force. So yellow blue. Didn't have that on my bingo card. Scott was like, "Nah, apparently it's a deck going around." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I have not played it.
And then you played something familiar after that.
Yep. My white. I can't go to any tournament anywhere in Australia without pairing Scott in the first or second round. Anywhere.
He pays the organizers every time.
I don't doubt it. Me and him are in a fantasy football league for NFL. I've paired him first round for our first game this week.
I just realized you played on table 2 4 rounds in a row.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Table 2 Tivey.
Yeah, table 2 Tivey, top 8 Tivey.
Table 2 Tivey, god.
Then round 3 I played into Ollie. No.
Seth.
Is it Ollie?
Seth.
Sorry, Seth. I'm so shit at names. Apologies, Seth.
Melbourne, right?
Seth from No. Seth is
from Adelaide.
Seth is from Adelaide. He's an Adelaide local. He came to our PQ last set. I'm pretty sure we met him. He was on Quinlan Tarkentown, which is 50-50 matchup.
We practiced that a lot the last Monday.
We did.
Yeah, it was 50-50-ish.
It's you did win. You won 3. I won 1.
But they were close.
But most of them are really a lot of them do come down to one single action, and it really does depend on draws. I won the first one, so I felt fairly comfortable. Lost the second one, so obviously tension was there. Third one, I accidentally mildly cheated. We caught it. We round it back. I tried to play a Now There Are Two of Them with my lurking tie to bring out a vehicle. Clearly, I don't read cards. I'm so used to Now There Are Two of Them, Clint, and I just did it on autopilot. But we took it straight back because we didn't get far enough. Lucky Ollie picked it up.
Yeah.
And then I still won, so it was fine. But the nerves got to me. Obviously, and like I said,
Max rinsed you, huh?
He did 2-0. That was the only. So the first game, he absolutely blitzed me. The second game, I don't know how I made this error. But I should have won that one, and I just fucked up. I forgot that I still had Tarkentown up. He cheated out a Poe. I had a Bazine, so I could have put it to 3.
Yeah, 3 and just finished.
And then I could have Tarkentowned it, and he had an Ogdo Bogdo with no damage on it.
Whatever.
Didn't see it. I claimed. I then bloody ambushed in a Forlom, which I shouldn't have done. So
we learned.
Silly mistakes.
I'm just hovering over Max's name right now. Do you know? I'll tell you some of the matchups he played on the day. Baddest, Zero Limit, James, on round 3. Then in round 4, he played Baddest TV. Then he played Baddest Clint. Then played Baddest TV again to finish off with Baddest Clint. out of his 9 games, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them were against Baddest Batch players.
I love that.
Rinsed. Then you
Um,
played Olivier.
Yes, yeah,
Iden
he's
Data
so he was on Iden Data Vault. Really,
that's not good for you.
it's a terrible,
That's
terrible
not good for
matchup.
you at all.
The first game, I got within a bee's dick
Mhm.
from winning it, but just couldn't get that extra push
Yeah.
afterwards.
So
Um,
Olivier, who's eggs on toast on Melee from the Scoop City team, so one of the new competitive team on the scene. Glad to see them doing relatively well on the weekend. I know there was
they had a good showing.
4
The
or
two of
5
them, was there 5? I don't know how many there were, but 2 of them made it to
Two
top
of them
8.
made top
So
eight,
that
but
was
I think
good.
there was 4 or 5 of them on the weekend. So it's good to see them traveling in a pack, and just having a good showing as well, giving us some competition.
Yep.
So it's very lovely.
And my last game of Swiss was against Jason, who was an Adelaide local as well, who was on Han 4 Tarkentown, that blitzy
Yeah.
space aggro deck. And I won that 2-1. And I will just say, probably the nicest person I've ever played SWU against. Was such
Wow.
such a pleasure to just sit across the table from someone who was just chill. We just talked about the game. We talked about loving Star Wars.
The disrespect
Just
coming out of his
had
mouth right now.
such a good time.
You mean you don't enjoy playing me and my whinging?
You're a
about
whiny
your-
fuck half the time. And Tebow's just fucking too French sometimes. But no, he was generally.
Yeah,
Hey?
I love that you said he was a whiny fuck half the time. What happens to the other
Yeah.
half?
What?
He's not talking. he's quiet. No, just but a really nice dude. Like we were talking about the scene in Adelaide, how it's pretty casual, it's quite chill. But was really good to play against him. We got into the third round, and we were talking about like how breakers work, because he's not. He was saying he's not really comfortable with like the whole competitive scene. How does it all work? So we sat down and looked at the first tiebreakers and stuff like that. He's like, do we even have a shot at getting in of where we're at? And I said, really depends on what happens this round. I think for us it has to be whoever wins has the better shot or has the only shot. And I just said, we sort of said to each other, whoever wins this match, I hope they make it to the top 8. And I did win that match, and it did get me to the top 8.
Yeah, you were 10th before that round, and you finished 8th. Your
8th.
Yeah, your breakers were actually really good heading into the round. I think you were really heavily favored.
My breakers before going into against
Jason.
No, yeah. Before I went into Iden, my breakers were almost at 70% or something, like 68% or something.
Then you stayed at 66, and then you finished at 59.
Yeah, so
yeah. But
all in all, a good day.
All on a good day, you made top 8. It was you or Scott, I believe, that would have made it. If Scott had won his game, he would have his last match. He would have been in, because he would have been a 4-1-1. Unfortunately, Scott falls to a Vader Pilot.
Vader Pilot Blue. That was his last match.
He falls there. Man, I'll tell you what. It was good. I didn't see them, unfortunately, but I saw that they were present. Good to see that Dylan and James were still in the game. Like, it's awesome. Like,
yes.
So I don't know. They're probably not gonna listen, but James and Dylan, man, former Sydney locals. They both moved to Adelaide, but it's good to see that they're both involved. Both still involved in the game and at a high level. They were both winning games. I saw James was up there the whole time. Dylan was, I think, undefeated at some point. I think he was 3-0, playing Yoda. So it was good to see them there, still involved in the game and doing really well. I wish I could have seen them.
Yeah, so James, they ended in 10th and 11th. Yeah, James was on 11th and Dylan was 10th. Yeah, really good dudes. Really good dudes.
James took an unfortunate loss to me in round 4.
Yeah, it's tough for him. He was playing Vader Pilot. Vader Yellow. Yuck! Unfortunately, you fall to Max. So rematch from your round 4. Same result, 2-0. You told me he just too good on the day.
Drew just kept drawing every answer he needed. I think it was the game that hurt me the most, and not. I mean, I lost them all, so it doesn't matter. But the one that hurt the most was going into resource turn 5. Before that, he forced through me. So I had to throw something out. So all I had left going into resource turn 5 hand was a waylay, and then my 2 cards were a bamboozle, and now there are 2 of them. And I had nothing left on board, so pretty much nothing I can do at that point. I waylaid something, but it's not a great move.
Not ideal.
But no, he played really well. I must admit, it's not a matchup that I've ever really had that much trouble with. But I think if you look at his deck, it's very different from the ones that we see in Sydney. Not significantly different, but I think there's some different choices in there that lean it a little bit more towards the control side matchup, which I think gives it more play into those mid-range games. He admitted himself he's also had a lot of experience playing into CAD, having played that game, that matchup over 150 times himself, so he knows the lines he needs to get to. I can't even say that I've played CAD 150 times.
That's crazy, man. The amount of times
it is like
spend. It's a lot of carabass, but like still, like
the dedication. But
because to get 150 reps in CAD, that means you've probably had 1,500 reps, man.
He said he's had at least 1,000 reps with Han too. So the man, I said the man, 17 years old. He's a very good player, very strong, and had an amazing run that day.
We'll talk about Max a little bit more now that we go to Clint. Clint, you started your day with
the person's champ.
The person's champ. That's you. You're the people's champ.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to say it myself. You should just automatically say it.
Clint, the people's champ. Apologies, good sir. It's not automatic yet. I have down pat Blake being Destiny 2-time and still current national Destiny champion.
We're still working.
I have that down pat with you, people's champion. It'll come. So Clint, also known as the people champion.
The Pimples champion.
Yeah, I thought you said
Jesus.
I did say the people's champion. The people's champion started off with a traveler in his first round. You had Aaron Chapman from
Mr. Aaron Chapman from Beskar Forge.
On table 2, TV's table. Tell us a little bit about your day. What was he on? Quinlan?
He was on Quinlan Tarkentown.
I'll teach him.
It wasn't really the first matchup I wanted to see for a couple of reasons. One, I didn't have a great
last time.
Eh?
It didn't treat you good last PQ.
No, it didn't treat me well last PQ. And also I played it the day before and it absolutely rinsed me, and I'm like, oh, okay, all right. This is not the matchup I want to see round 1. They're pretty tight games. I have to admit, I always thought Sabine is favored into Quinlan. I think that is true. But I think you have to play it pretty tight for it to be relatively favored into Quinlan. I don't think I played it super duper tight.
Could we go check the stats?
We can. We're
going to check the stats every time we make these claims. We're going to
sure check the stats.
You are correct. I think it is slightly. You are very close. I think it's 48%.
Really, I thought it was more closer to 60. But anyway, whatever.
Sorry, go again, TV.
So Quinlan has a 48% win rate into Sabine.
Yeah, so Sabine is 52.
52.
Yeah, I thought it was. Yeah.
So
that was close, yeah.
Close enough to be 50-50.
Not if you...
I definitely learned a lot about the Quinlan matchup this weekend, that's for sure, and what I should do and what I shouldn't do. I hadn't played much into it this set with all the new stuff that they've put in it with the addies, being able to put force throw online a lot earlier.
The Deppers.
The Deppers.
They're a big weapon later in the game. They're really, really
they
good.
are.
They're good.
They are.
Leader killer.
One thing I have ingrained in my mind for the Quinlan matchup now is just don't ECL early.
Yeah. Gotta keep it for Quinlan.
Save it for Power Wrecker. I also learned a lot about the Sabine deck this weekend. Is that Sabine's gone through like a metamorphosis where we were a curve deck that always ECL'd on 5. Then we turned into a deck that wanted to actually ECL early.
Yep.
We've now transitioned back
late.
to a deck that just wants to ECL on 5 or 6. Like that is what you want to do.
Yep.
That might be a result of the meta slowing down a touch as well.
Yeah.
So in this instance, first get the Quinlan matchup is trying to board control a touch in the early game, pass, drop a 3/5, use that 3/5 to try and clear an early play of theirs, try to keep them off a Plo Koon blowout, and then come in and finish with Wrecker. I did that in games 1 and 3, couldn't do that games 2, so we went 2-1 in that one.
Then you
I stuffed up in game 2 though, because I claimed thinking I was safe and forgot about Han.
yeah.
I was playing around deeper, but I wasn't playing around Han. So
you played against Jack again from Scoop City SC Gaming, who I'm looking at his stuff.
That's a free win.
He lost to you against round 2, and then that was it. He won everything else in Swiss, then he drew in his last round against CJ. But yeah, you were his only Swiss loss. But for you,
yeah, I murdered him.
It's a free win. I think we can just move on to the next game.
That was daylight robbery. What I will say is I did have one of my spicy sideboard cards came into the main deck for game 2, and I got him with it.
Was it a Space Wrecker?
No, it was
a hot shot.
It was a single copy of Planetary Bombardment.
Oh yeah. Dickhead.
It's not a bad card against control. It really isn't.
He
is it 8 damage?
8.
Yeah, 8 damage. What he did,
but he's got a Space Wrecker, which if he has it out, it makes it 12.
Yes, that's true. It does that as well. But no, he burnt all his resources playing a Vigilance, clearing one of my units, and then I just went attack Planetary Bombardment, and I think that finished the game.
Yeah. Then you played against one of our lovely store owners, Mitch, on his infamous CAD Tarkentown as well, which you won that 2-0. That game was on stream. That actually was a pretty good game. Was that Mr. Mitch, who didn't do as well on the weekend as he did last outing in Sydney, so he's fresh off a top 4 in the Sydney PQ.
You didn't get now there are 2 of them early on?
It's hard. It's hard when you're CAD and you don't have now there are 2. Does he even play it?
Yeah, he does.
He does now, because he wasn't like a few weeks ago, but he does now.
No, he always has it in. It's just 2 of.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I rewatched that game yesterday, I think it was. He did admit to me that he did make some questionable plays. Being able to see part of his hand
through the stream.
Yeah. I don't think he really drew very, very well. Like there's questionable play. I think he had a couple of options, and I think at one point in the second game, he took one line when he probably should have taken the other, and it would have probably closed the gap a little bit.
Yeah.
Like he had, and I need to rewatch it because I don't know how he played Boba twice in that round. Like I know he sneak attacked
twice.
Sneak attack twice, but he wouldn't have had enough resources for that because he was on 5 resources. So
you can't because it's 2. You paid 3 less, right? TV. So technically, he played a sneak attack.
You pay 3.
You paid
3 less. Okay, all right. I thought he still had to pay 1 for it for something like that.
It's 2, 3 less. So he plays it, then he McClunkied it.
I think his line was, he had something else he could do. He could McClunky again or something, and he should have probably taken that line. But anyway, it's
But good game nonetheless.
But I
think he controlled that game pretty well. I think that was good. He played another Baddest batch member later on. He played CJ, which also unfortunately ended up in a defeat for Mitch. But always lovely seeing Mitch. Top dude. And he was also at the Asmodee event on the Saturday with UTV, correct?
Yes. Yeah. Got to hang out with Mitch that day. That was good.
Who brought James as his +1?
Yeah.
God, he always finds a way in medicine. Then you played another James. Speaking of James, you played James Rowley, former GG Top Ride local. Love that guy, man. He was on Vader Yellow. Yes,
Vader Yellow.
Yeah,
Vader
Yuck,
Pilot
deck.
Yellow.
Yuck. Shame on you, James. If you're watching this,
Tell you what,
shame on
man,
you.
that deck can pump out
Oh
some
my
damage.
god,
when
it can
wants to.
pump out. So you lost one.
Oh my
you
goodness.
Lost one.
I lost the
So
second
you were
game. Now
the
the first
victim
game,
of that.
the first game was very interesting actually because I mulliganed into no turn one play from a first draw of no turn one play. So
Okay, so double.
I was already playing from behind, and I just got lucky that he only drew one turn one play.
Oh yeah, that could have ended up badly.
And then I managed to early ECL to clear his board in that one and just kind of keep his board in control. I think I had a blue leader. Just managed to ambush in the blue leader.
You do have some tools to counter it. You have enough space that you can counter it, but it can get out of hand really quick.
And then in that first game, I space wrecked him. And you know what? I feel a little bit bad for him because he didn't realize that the Space Wrecker was a rebel.
Yeah.
And all I had to do was Fleet Lieutenant
to finish off
the Space Wrecker for 8 damage to win that game.
Yeah.
And he didn't realize, so
and let me
sorry,
guess,
James, but I'll take that win.
The game 2, he captured your unit.
He didn't. He did actually capture a unit of mine.
That's classic.
Disgusting.
Sanctuary shuttle.
This matchup is one where initiative matters.
It does. It's unreal how much it matters in this matchup.
And the second game I lost. The game I lost. It was by one action.
Did you have a?
I was just one action behind.
Did you have a sideboard? It was the name of the guy. The bombardment thing.
No, I didn't. I didn't think it was going to be relevant in that matchup. I mean, it could be, I guess. But I think in that game too, he had developed such a big board and he had a clone. I think he ended up having like 2 clone combat squadrons hitting for 7 or 8 each or something like that. And it just gotten out of control.
He really does.
And it was still like, I just had to slam a Poe and claim. But I was still that.
Then at that point, you undefeated your 4-zip. Then, fortunately, you meet Max, who had just defeated Tivey, I believe. Yeah, he had just defeated Tivey. Then you meet on table 1. You lost 2-1, so you took a game away from him.
I did take a game. I took game 1. I mean, it's pretty easy when you don't draw answers that you need to beat Han. He drew something like in resource 5 or 6. He drew he had a Luke in hand or something like that and 2 Krayats or something that he couldn't play. His hand was basically unplayable.
That'll help. That'll get you there. You managed so you were 4-zip at that point. A draw would have been nice, but you guys played it out. But you did manage to draw your last one against Amelia.
Yes.
And on the top 8 you go. So now both of you guys are on the top 8. You played against Thomas Hall. So are these guys brothers?
Yes.
Max and Tom. Okay, they are. Because I think I said that in the stream at some point, and someone in the chat said no, they're not. They just play together. And I was like, that's a bit odd.
He referenced him as his brother.
They're brothers. Yeah, they're brothers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're brothers.
So you play against Tom, who was playing Quinlan Tarkentown. So you had a bit of practice. Thank you, Aaron, from Beskar, traveling all the way to give Clint some much needed practice ahead of that top 8 matchup, which again, much similarly to your first round matchup, you won 2-1.
I did.
So that was good. Then you a bit of friendly fire in the semi-final where you meet CJ. 2-1 there, so he took a game off you. Tell us a little bit, Bobber Datavolt. No, he plays 30, doesn't he?
No, he played Data Vault on the
He played
weekend.
Datavolt on the weekend.
He played 30 last
He did.
PQ, but he played Data Vault this time around.
Yeah, not enough health points, mate. Against Sabine, need more.
Yeah.
I feel pretty comfortable into that matchup.
Yeah.
I know a lot of other Sabine players think it's very, very difficult.
But you like it.
I'm not too sure why. If you can manage the damage that he's outputting and just be able to go wide and just, only put damage on your units so you've got 2 health left and you're attacking with the correct units before he takes them out, so you're getting max value from them. It's fairly winnable. Like, I'm not saying it's a free win or anything like that, but if you know how to play into it.
What's your ECR target in this matchup?
Space Wrecker.
Yeah. TV, if you could pull up the stats for me, please, in terms of this matchup.
Already got him. So Sabine.
Hold on, I'm gonna guess Sabine is 54.
I reckon it's in the negatives.
You are incorrect. Tebow is close. It is 53.4% in Sabine's favor. I tell you what, you're fucking on it tonight with these numbers, T.
I haven't looked at the stats.
Same experience with CAD. It's just slightly different how I approach it when I'm playing, because I'm also very comfortable with that matchup. I have never lost one on Carabas. I haven't actually managed to play one in an event, which is annoying. But same deal. CAD has a 53% as well.
Very similar
win rate favored into it. Same thing. You manage the health where you put the damage. I have options to clear the units, so I don't have to worry that much.
Massive.
It's huge.
Capture
And they play a lot of weenie units at the start that you just ping away until they play their Fet's Fire Spray on 4, you ping it, you Tarkin Town that, and then you're pretty comfortable. So same kind of deal, I think. Like with Sabine, you've got like beefy units, so you can just spread the damage around, pump the damage up.
Yeah. Because he couldn't clear the units fast enough before I did the damage first, and then he'd do indirect, and I'd just go, okay, I'm going to put it into the unit that I just attacked with.
Yeah, and the
only hard part is if he gets back-to-back overwhelming barrages.
Yeah, and if he has initiative and has is it Allegiant Pride?
Yeah,
that can be that can be annoying.
Back-to-back bombardments hurts.
Yeah,
to me that's the one. Can you pull the stats, Boba against Hunter Blue, please, while I keep leading it?
I certainly can. So Hunter
CJ...
Blue has a 65.9% win rate into Boba.
That's higher than I thought.
Wow. Okay.
That's higher than I thought.
That is higher than I thought, but it's not unsurprising.
I'll tell you what. Grogu is MVP in this. Grogu and Loki, Owen Lars, because one, it soaks up and it's restored 2 every time. This Itinerant Warrior is good in this because you can put in the damage behind the shield, and I've healed 3. Like it's those 3 things. You have some cards that are useless, unfortunately. Like Chirrut is useless in this matchup.
But he's a good body to soak up damage.
He's
and hit
okay, but like you prefer to play so many different stuff.
Of course, but if you're just wanting to, it's not it's just a war of attrition. Like,
but your forward resource turn is so packed between Kyodi and Mundi and Itinerant Warrior. Like I'm getting rid of it.
Yeah.
So CJ collects 25 points on the weekend, which puts him at 40 because he collected 15 in Sydney. Puts him at 40. So he's slowly making his way towards the qualification at the Worlds. Obviously, he'll be attending Canberra next weekend. So he'll try to get an extra at least 15 there.
If you see CJ, ask him about his feelings about for a cause I believe in. Because that's a cause I definitely believe.
The first thing I will be asking him next weekend. And then again, last match for you, Clint. Last match of the weekend. You versus Max once again. So Max ran the Baddest Batch Gauntlet. Is there anybody from the team that he didn't verse? James, Tivey, Clint,
Scott and CJ. He didn't play.
Scott and CJ. He didn't play. Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen him
versus
play Scott.
Absolutely. So this last game is on stream. it's not the best game of SWU you guys are gonna see. I'll tell you that. Han. So do you have the stats TV right here of Han versus Sabine? Can you give them to me? I would say it's 62.
59.3% favored into Sabine.
So Clint and I have played this matchup a lot. Okay, before Worlds, post Worlds, things like we've played this matchup a lot. Where I'm the bad guy in this situation, apparently, and just Han 2 just has the tools for Sabine. It can get out of hand because Sabine is Sabine, and you Battlefield Marine into Fleet Lieutenant into Rebel Assault with Sabine and the Saber and blah 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 blah.
It does have to be that you have to have the tools in hand to be able to use them. Like in the last match,
Clinton was there.
If he doesn't draw that force throw,
and
it's over.
I think Clint was 4 calls away. I think if he top decked 4 calls, I think he was fine. I could be wrong.
No.
I had damage. I had.
I think you had lethal with 4 calls.
If he didn't have that, no, I had
no.
I had lethal with Fleet Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Sabine's masterpiece.
It was not a 4 cause wasn't gonna get him there because I think you needed
got me the Fleet Lieutenant as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, yeah, because you discarded the other 3. I'm pretty sure, and put Fleet Lieutenant at the top because I think you're only 6 or 7 away.
He had lethal with it. Yeah.
He had lethal if he didn't have the force throw to get rid of that thing.
So yeah, again, it's not the best game of SWU you'll see all day. Just because Han 2 dominates. Again, congrats to Max for winning the LA PQ flawless weekend.
The
guy just was cooking all day.
What I will say, go watch his semifinal against Amelia.
That
I think she prefers Amy, but
okay.
Don't quote me on that.
And
I always say Thea.
I'm not quoted
Because I was thinking her name is Melee in Melee Thea, and I think it's also in Discord.
I understand that.
But that was one of the best games to watch on the weekend.
Tell you what, I was sweating that game more than I was the final game.
Yeah,
because I needed Amy to win on
Yeah. You really did.
I just needed it to. I needed that one to fall my way.
Shall we go to the stats of what could have been?
Go ahead. Sabine against Kylo 5. That's gotta
I was
50.
I was fairly confident that I could win that matchup.
Yeah. 50.
So Sabine's win rate into Kylo from Legends of the Force is 65.5%.
Oh wow. That's where.
But look at the Han 2 Kylo stats.
So yes, Han 2 into Kylo Legends of the Force, and props to Max for this win. Kylo is a 60% favor into Han 2.
That's massive. Look, good weekend overall. So Clint collects 35 points to add to his Sydney performance, which takes him to 35 points. He knows.
I didn't know where that was going, but fuck, that was clean.
He knows.
Before we go on, can we props Phil of the Dragon's Lair for running a good event, having an awesome space, and being a really good dude. The scene at Adelaide looks really healthy. The space they get to play there is really awesome. They should feel very privileged that Phil puts what he does into the game and organizes that space. Because Clint and I were talking about it. Like, I can't remember what you said straight up. It's like, he walked up to me and he's like, "Can we just get a place like this in Sydney and open it up and
he actually said,
run games out of it?"
What did he say? Right? He was a bit more specific about the locations. That's how good it was. Okay. He did say
Inner West.
Inner West. That's what he said.
Inner West.
Clint said
no, just something central.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
We'll talk,
it'd be awesome. But no, Phil's a really good dude.
Patch still coming soon.
And the judges.
Isn't that a Baddest batch game store?
The judges, the head judge, who is close to Possum on Discord, he's very vocal in the SWU Discord and very helpful when it comes to rules questions. Was really, really responsive. Ran a tight ship.
I will
and
say,
had some interesting calls that came up.
Yes, very
So,
interesting calls. And
and
also, man, the people in the chat just didn't agree with the calls.
and no one look, as someone who has a considerable amount of head judge experience,
You do.
no one ever
you
fucking
do
does.
judge a lot of heads.
Yeah, I do. But no, you're never going to please everybody, and there
And
are
that's not
always
your
going to be
job.
the couch warriors. It's not. It's
It's
just
not
to
your
run a
job.
tight of it.
Yeah.
It's just to run a clean event, and
That's something
to
Shantae's familiar with,
what's that?
not being pleased.
No, she wouldn't know what that's like. But no, they did a great job. The staff there,
They did.
and it was good.
We most likely, I mean, hopefully we'll work with Dragon's Lair again moving forward for next sets. PQ, he really facilitated the whole thing again. Really responsive. I said, hey, can you give me as an organizer on Melee? It took 5 minutes, not even 3 minutes.
Yeah, you sent me that text. I went straight up to him, asked him. He
Yeah.
he went straight to his computer and did it then and there.
Super responsive. He really helped us. We maybe in the description of this episode, there might be a code for you guys. We'll see if you guys are being nice. But yeah, so looking forward to working with him again in the future. If hopefully they get the PQ in Adelaide next, we'll definitely be in their corner if they need a little boost to say that they did a really good job at organizing everything. That was awesome.
And I think timely, to all event runners, store owners who run events, if you want shout outs, any input from us, whether it be from streaming, event coordination, we are more than happy to help when it comes to SWU. We want to see this game succeed as best it can. So if there's anything that people want, advice, support, we're here.
I think it's an important reminder that you're doing that. We are available to stream your events. I know some events and some stores already have stuff organized, but we're able to facilitate even remotely. Again, Adelaide, we traveled, and so that worked out. But we're happy to facilitate if you want your stuff streamed.
And we were physically there, but you yourself commentated
Absolutely.
virtually. So it's definitely something we can do.
And something that we will look at doing more and more with next set. Again, if we look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're streaming 4 of the events this set. If we would likely, I think with our schedule and the team that's growing, we'll get more commentators. We're probably looking at maybe if we can do 6 or 7 a set. I think that's realistic. So yeah, if you're looking at working with us next set, we're just shoot us a message on Discord or on YouTube, and we'll be happy to work something out. Good weekend overall, gentlemen. Happy? Yeah.
I definitely can't complain.
I'm at about 80%.
80%. You came really close from being the people's champ for the second time in a very short span, but I have no doubt you will.
Look. I rewatched those games today, and I had no chance. Absolutely no chance.
We will now turn our heads towards Canberra, happening in 11 days. All 3 of us will be playing, as well as the rest of the team. I think almost all the team will be present. James and the Perth boys will be the only one that will not be in attendance. Actually, from Perth, we'll get Team Valletta. So that's exciting. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to lock in. I've been the practice dummy for a little while now. I'm excited to just play my own deck and just get reps and try to get ready, because I don't feel ready, but I think I'll get there by next Friday night.
You were saying you're feeling a little bit of pressure.
A little bit. You guys, most Baddest Batch players that have played have scored points so far. So I need to score points. But I'm the one with the least amount of reps. I've been commentating a lot. I commentated Sydney. I commentated Adelaide. But I've got the deck. I've got the game. I just gotta. And sometimes you gotta get a little lucky. So hopefully I get a little lucky next week, and I get some SWU points under my belt.
What are you gonna take?
I'll take Hantu just because I have heaps of reps with it, and I need to make some adjustments to the deck. I need to look at a bunch of lists. I'll tell you what's interesting is not Hantu, but Anakin has won the last 2 big French PQs, and that list is super interesting. There's things that I don't like, but it's funny because he's playing Anakin the unit as well, and it's playing things like Power of Dark Side and Force Lightning, and it's a very interesting list. It won like 128 player PQ, which is no small feat. It's you got to get that done. And I think before that he won 114 person PQ. I think the player
Yeah,
is
I
a
think
monster.
So
I'm sure he is a
it's-
monster.
it's the 5th highest PQ winning leader this set.
Which is crazy.
I mean, it's
is
won
crazy.
3, but
Okay.
like that's
Still,
the next
It's a little
close.
bit
So
crazy considering how high rolly Anakin can be, because like initiative matters.
massively.
Um,
Maybe he's really good at getting initiative.
The blue-red-
you get your Anakin force throw-ins straight away. Like then you lose that
Rivals
powerhouse.
fall, but
Yeah, rivals fall. It's surprising.
the blue-red package across villainy and heroic is quite powerful
again, so
at the moment.
we'll
Really?
close on that. But we're talking
is.
about so Han is the most played. Han 2 Blue is the most played deck in the world
But
right now.
like, hang on.
But Towson
It
is the
is.
second.
Hang
most
on.
played.
It is, but it's not converting
No,
to wins.
I know.
And that's the thing. Like that's the shame Clint's saying, because we say it's not. We don't say it's not powerful. But it's not converting to wins. I think Red Force is doing something that's converting lots of wins. Like you look at Quinlan is the number 1 PQ event winner so far, according to SWU Competitive Hub. It's won 11 PQs. Then it's Boba 4 Data Vault, then it's Han 2 Blue, then it's Sabine, then it's Anakin Blue, then it's Cad, then it's Kylo Red.
Yeah.
So
we're talking about
lots of Blue Force.
Before we recorded, Towson is the second most played deck in the world in tournaments, and we barely see any of it down under. Barely any. It's very surprising. Is it?
And it's not converting
well.
to wins or top 8. Like it's not in the top 10 of top 8.
Okay, wow.
What's its matchup into Han 2? Are we guessing?
I think it's
gone,
okay.
gone.
I think it's. I would say. Actually, I would almost say it's Towson's way.
Okay.
52 for Towson.
I think it's going to be under 50%, but I only think it's under 50% because it's not in the hands of skilled players.
Like Blake Moody.
So you think that Towson is the favorite?
I do.
Slightly? No,
I think the Towson is the favorite in the correct player's hand, but the stats won't
Give us
reflect
the
that.
number.
So it is not that way. It is you had the number, you had the wrong winner. So Han has a 52% win rate into Mother Towson. Well, 50. Hang on. Where is
We'll go
Mother
with
Towson
52,
on the
ladies and
top?
gentlemen.
It's 48.8% loss Towson has into Han. So what's that? 51.2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be just those games that Han can curve out perfectly, and it just steals the games.
I think and I've played a bit of Towson. I played the one that won Galactics a bit on Carabast. I played Moody's toolboxy one.
The Twin Suns version.
Yeah, might as well have been. So many one-offs. It's a good deck, but you do have to. It's a different. We talk shit about Han 2, and it is just a slam down. It's easy. It feels easier to pick up and play.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a lot to master. Like, obviously, sequencing matters and playing the right lines, drawing the right cards, all that shit. But Han's ability to cheat out units is pretty good.
Yeah.
Towson's ability is also good, but you have to sequence it quite well. And it also relies on having the Force. So, yeah, you've got to sequence a lot better. I like it because it feels kind of like CAD in that way. Sequencing is really important. CAD sequencing matters because you're putting choice of where damage goes into your opponent's hands. You need to make sure that your sequencing dictates you want the damage to go where you want it to go.
Yeah. You have such good units in that matchup. Though, like Darth Tyrannus is a monster in this matchup.
Oof.
The assassin that does -3/-3. It's not Talzin's
Oh,
assassin. It's the other one, right?
It's Talzin's
Is
assassin.
it?
Yeah.
I thought Talzin's
-3/-3. Karis is the when defeated -2/-2.
That's good as well. Like so many of those units are just so good in that matchup. Again,
Really good.
51.2 is negligible. It's a 50-50 matchup, right?
It's pretty much 50-50. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got so like Force Lightning is amazing to get rid of the crates. Force Throw is good in this matchup. Some decks play Force Choke, which is really good to get rid of a lot of the stuff. Like it's got a lot of tools, and when Talzin comes out, she's a whole lot more impressive than Han. That 3/7
for sure.
Oh yeah.
You put
For
foreign
sure.
lightsaber on it, like I'm like, yeah, Han, I'm the 3/5.
Something we've talked about a lot, right? Like Han as a
so
unit,
garbage.
he's just not an impactful leader flip. There's nothing that happens, and I think that's why we say like, that's why Yoda in that blue-red heroic and that matchup is so much more impressive because Yoda as a flip and as a unit is so much more impactful than Han is.
We're talking about Quinlan. Even Quinlan coming out, he's at 3/7. He doesn't do anything once he flips. But the thing that, like, okay, anything can get pinged now. Anything under the curve can get pinged. He can kill because of the units like Plo Koon, Deepa, whatever. He can wipe out leaders just with an ambush. He can just clean entire boards. Like his flip, once he flips, he's really scary. You have to kill him. But Han 2 is mediocre at best.
Yeah.
Like he's one of the worst flips in the
3/6?
3/5.
No. I thought it was a 3/6.
Oh, he's 3/6. Yeah.
He's just used to clear units and cheat out units. Like whenever someone plays Han, it's never into base. It's I'm going to clear your unit with that, and I'm going to clear your unit with that.
Unless
he's like he's just like that's all he does.
Gentlemen, that's a good episode for today. We are over the hour mark, which we pride ourselves in not crossing. Which we do every
when
time.
does that ever happen?
I was going to say, do we?
We talk every time when we sit down to record, like, okay, guys, we're going to keep it to this amount of time. We're going to be diligent about our recording today, and we always go overboard. But we have
I'm just going to say that I'm the one that talked the least today. So
very possible, and I commend you for that.
I'm going to go back when this airs, and I'm going to see, because I don't believe that for a second.
Time watching hand. So yeah, it was good talking about the Adelaide PQ. We will see everyone in Canberra. In the meantime, what are we gonna do? We're just gonna prep. We're gonna prep for Canberra. Jesus Christ, we're gonna prep for Canberra. We might do some. We might record some gameplay. Clint and I have a decent setup now, so we can bank some gameplay.
That is meant to be a weekly thing.
Yeah, we have lives. We have lives,
quote unquote.
We have lives. So yeah, if there's a particular matchup you want us to record, just let us know. It doesn't take us too long to build out a deck. I have to take a couple of decks apart.
And don't forget to join the Discord and chuck in podcast questions. And if there's stuff you'd like us to talk about and see, discuss, you'd like to get our thoughts on it, you'd like it to be a discussion. There were some things brought up over the stream that we want to sort of touch on. Absolutely. That we will in future episodes. So look out for those.
That'll be fun discussions. We just need to talk to a few people and iron out a few things.
Yeah, engage some people and have a wider community discussion about how we can grow this game that we all love and who you spend an hour listening to us talk about.
And some of you spent a lot more than an hour watching the stream on the weekend. So
that's it.
The game is being loved. Lastly, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you haven't already, I will find you and like it. So it doesn't cost you anything, and it helps us out. Anything else, gentlemen?
That's it.
Good? Well, everyone, remember.
Does anyone have a turret that I can rip up on stream?
No,
on the podcast?
Yeah, I'll probably have some space.
I didn't grab one for convenience beforehand.
I will find you some. I will actually buy you. I'm gonna buy you a serialized turret and send it to you.
Oh, can you please?
We can find one for a good price, I'm sure.
Get it framed for him.
Get it framed for him, yeah.
Have on the back of one of those shelves behind him.
In a case, but I'm going to seal it so he can't open it and rip it. It has to look at it.
Honestly, Chirrut's going to give me PTSD for the next month.
Anyway,
I'm gonna swerve to Han 2 Blue for Canberra, just for Clint.
spite him.
Oh man, I'm gonna play Iden Data Vault.
Please do it. I'll play Sabine. You play that.
He would pull his hair out round 2. He's like, I can't do this.
What little hair I have left. Why do you think I wear a cap or a beanie all the time? It's not for fashion choices.
Anyway, everyone, remember, as always, good soldiers follow orders. We'll see you next time.
Deuces.
Bye.